Shit.
It's Friday. Bam! We are live.
Did you ask if it was Tuesday, Eric?
My thing said it was Tuesday. Just sort of
What thing said it was
my
Tuesday?
my day app.
All right. Well, let's get this party started, guys. If you guys want to hear some drama, stay tuned because we got something for you. Maybe. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your host, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight. Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Did your song
me,
wake up?
San Martin, and Eric Knight here at the Prescott Executive Studio.
All right. Did that wake you up?
Heck yeah, everything's woken up, man. I'm woke.
Okay.
I should have said that too loud. Everybody probably get mad at me.
For some reason, it's like a Facebook ban, right?
Is
I
it?
don't know.
I
feel like
think it's
it is.
a Facebook thing.
Think
a
I'll-
good
they-
thing.
I don't know. I think they ban everything, right? And YouTube.
Yeah, they
but I got
probably
ting from YouTube, so thank you for joining. But anyway, all right, ready for the day? It's Crayola Coloring Day.
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
Open up your coloring book and color something instead of whatever it is else you were gonna do today, right?
Yep, I can do that.
Yep. All right. So what day did I say it was?
Coloring day.
Oh,
Crayola-
you were
Crayola-
look at
Crayola
this.
Coloring Day.
It's a quiz today along with today's show.
Corolla.
Crayola.
You got a
Coloring
big,
Day.
huge box of crayons over
We
there.
do. We do.
For what reason?
For you.
I never knew that.
No, it's for
I feel like I'm blessed right now.
We-
I didn't even know it.
when we have kids in the office and things like that, they gotta color. So
All right.
There
So
we
if
go.
you guys want to be a kid in our office, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and
it's
come-
not endorsed, but
Oh,
it's okay. Sometimes.
that works out.
Sometimes.
Okay, so today is a pretty big day. We want to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's happening in our community and also a couple of things. And if you guys are clicking the clicker to go ahead and watch the drama,
What's the drama?
we are.
You know what?
the drama.
You know what I went to yesterday though. Speaking of drama, the city manager thing. They did a walk around, and so you got to walk around and meet all the people in City of Prescott city manager that they were going to meet.
You know, it was kind of crazy. I think weren't we in the same building? Were you at the Hacienda?
I was at the Hacienda.
I was at the Hacienda.
Were you at the Hacienda?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I was checking out the Prescott Young Business Professionals actual
their luncheon.
the election.
Yeah,
Well, no, it wasn't an election.
it was a luncheon, like a strategy meeting, right?
No. Oh, yeah, luncheon. I thought
Luncheon.
you said election. I was like,
No.
what? There's no
They
election.
don't know it's elections. They rule with an iron fist.
Yeah, no, we're listening to Jamal from the Finley Toyota Center and also a part of the new restaurant scenario. I forgot what it was.
So it's the barbecue place, which is called Lower 48, right? That's his.
Yep.
Lower 48. Vibes Juice Bar
Mm-hmm.
is his.
Yep.
What else?
Barbados,
Barbados is his.
48 barbecue.
I said that. The,
48 State Barbecue.
the boxing thing or
Um,
the
no,
gym.
oh yeah, like the get fit,
Get Fit Gym. Yeah.
and then also Nana's. No, Nana. No,
Anyway, well, what did he have to say?
the breakfast.
What was the job? What
Well, it
did
was
he have to
more.
say?
It was more or less. It was an actual conversation of just saying, "Hey, let me tell you about where I have been." I mean, and just like every entrepreneur, anybody that has actually grown up the ladder, they have done so many things in their life, and they have put themselves in places and positions.
Mhm.
People have said, "No, you're not the right fit," and he literally talked about how he got into the car business,
Mhm.
and the car business ended up coming through. And he went to one spot, and they're like, "Oh no, man, it's not the spot." And he went down the street to the spot that he said he was going to go work at. Hired him right on the spot. And so that's where his career started. And he obviously went up the rankings of where he was and who he was as an individual.
And I've been
ended
told.
up-
I've been told if you want to learn how to sell, go sell cars.
And that's actually how I learned how to be a salesman. But I also hate being a salesman. It's the worst job ever. Everybody hates you because they're like, "Why you want to sell me something?" It's like,
Unless you do a good job and represent a good product.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I kind of like was trying to figure out how I could go ahead and actually make a difference in the sales world, and everybody would be like, hey, listen, we don't need a salesman. And I'm like, well, I got the key to the car. Can I just be your tour guide then?
Tour guide, yeah.
Yeah, so I turned it to be a tour guide, and I think
like it.
that's
A
kind
car
of
tour guide.
yeah.
But anyway, so what else is his story that he talked about there?
But it was more or less just getting into the positions that where he was, and perseverance, and also being able to acknowledge who you are as a person.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and give you one of the notes, and this is the one that I want to live by, because ultimately this is what it's all about. He says, you know what, to be an entrepreneur is being an entrepreneur, but to be a influencer or a person of credit in your community. Like, who really are you? Like, behind closed doors, behind whatever. And I'm like, dang it. You know, what I tell you guys here and act like I am right now, I sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to use a lot of cuss words. So I was thinking, well, shoot, should I start cussing? Just kidding. That's not what I got out of it.
Be the real San Martin, right? Yeah.
Okay, so this was one of the quotes that I really, really, really got touched me, because it says, "Who loses who loses if I don't win?" You know what I'm saying? Like, who loses if I don't win? And it wasn't just about like all about me. It was about all the people that we are actually in connection with.
Mm-hmm.
So all of our partners on here, all the people that have ever helped, or everybody that asked for help, events, businesses, and just stories in general. If I fail you guys, that's the biggest loss that has ever happened, is that I actually lose for everybody that's actually following or being a part of it. So this is who am I letting down? You know, it's just like, geez, that hurt so bad. So it kind of like put me back on track of who am I?
Okay.
Who am I in the
That's
community,
awesome.
and who am I going to be in this community? You know, what is the goals? And it was kind of funny right before he actually had his little meeting. I talked with him, and I said, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, being in the same town, because it's like the old San Martin is still like in the history books of a lot of the people.
Did you engrave your name and things?
It could have been.
It could have been.
And ultimately, he's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. They can see who you were now. They can see who you are now. He's like, that's the winner ticket right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys out there that think I'm still the same old San Martin.
Okay.
I could have cussed.
Wow.
I tried to cuss.
That was wow. Well, so that was a good. So it's good. So Paya, and let's talk about the thing coming up, which is Party in the Pines is back, right?
Yes, Party in the
All right.
Pines is back. We are now media sponsors, which is totally dope. And that's what I was actually doing right now. There's a whole committee. I'm on the committee, the Party in the Pines, and we're trying to rejuvenate back after 2 years.
Yeah, it's been pre-code. I'm not gonna say that word.
years.
Yeah, so pre that
2 or
thing.
3 years.
Yeah.
And what the goals are now is to go ahead and revamp it. So my job is entertainment and food vendors. So Logan, I sent you an email, so hopefully you can go ahead and get back to me as soon as possible so we can land you, because they were talking about you again this morning in the group chat. So if you have to respond, please respond as soon as possible, and we would like to have you.
And so that's going on. And I feel like there's something else that was so we were talking about what brought that up was so the city sold the stage.
Yeah, they
talk
did.
about drama.
You know who they sold it to?
No,
the rodeo.
The rodeo bought the stage.
The rodeo bought the stage.
Okay.
And it comes to find out that the rodeo is going to be doing a lot more events there at the rodeo grounds, just not the rodeo in general. So they're going to be different events. Like I think last weekend they had this band come and play, and I don't think anybody really knew about it. So
they didn't, and they're trying to pump things up over the rodeo. So what are local people supposed to do since there's no stage now?
Actually talking with some of the sound providers in the area, they said that they could go ahead and have stages here to be mobile. But what that means is that the stages is going to bring an extra additional cost to the sound. So that's the type of stuff that everybody in the community that does big events needs to now recognize, that you might have to up your budget for that stage.
The stage. The stage's not cheap, right?
It's not cheap unless the rodeo decides to go ahead and rent it out for the community. But once again, you still got to have somebody come in, pick it up, set it up, do all that stuff.
It's a lot of work.
There's going to be a cost.
No, the city was doing it as a loss, like to help the community, kind of do stuff.
And it was definitely working. But now it's some of that needs to be taken back and refocused when budgeting for events. So anyways, there's a lot of cool things that are happening in the community, and one of them is just being progressive. But the biggest one today that I want to talk about is, guess what?
I don't know.
We're going to go ahead and talk about the actual, let me see, from your computer, upload file.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to pull up. So yesterday was what we both sponsored, the Moonshot. The Moonshot pitches. We were both there, right?
Yeah.
And so we have winners. There was a first, second, and third place winners. And I'm going to show the.
Oh, yeah.
Show the
Show those
picture here
pictures.
real
That was
quick.
an actual really cool little scenario.
I'm looking for it. Boom. There they are. There you go. So there's the winners. First place was True Course. And then Bear and Dragon, which owns a little thing downtown. They want to put together a little bookstore.
Her thought process was awesome.
Right. And then we've got VistaScan also. So it was
VistaScan was actually
True Course first place, VistaScan second place, and then Bear and Dragon.
And we got to talk a little bit about the vitamin scan, right? VistaScan.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So basically, you could go ahead and scan the stuff that's on your back of your vitamins in general, and put in the medication that you're taking, and you can see if those things are actually
interact badly.
Yeah,
right.
conflict. If it's a conflict, then there's going to be an issue. If there's not a conflict, there is no issue whatsoever. And I think that's actually really cool, but it kind of reminds me also of going to Google and asking for symptoms.
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. But these are all three really cool companies that they had there. So there was 17 contestants, I believe. A couple of them, I think, maybe no-showed. Is from what I heard. And they gave out 2 scholarships as well at the end of it as well. So 5 big winners here, and the bottom line, the big winners of the community.
But your daughter, you got to talk about your daughter.
She won a scholarship.
Dad moment, make a dad moment proud.
Yep.
She actually inserted, if you know who I'm talking about, I was like, I know who exactly you're talking about. And so anyways, that was a good proud dad moment. I felt like I was like, oh man, I want to go give you a hug at that time.
Yeah. That would have messed up me or her. That would have messed up the presentation. They were like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
But
man.
anyway,
she threw you in there, man. So that was a great compliment.
It was super cool. But for all of these businesses, the people that really won here is the community, because these people are starting stuff here. And the whole idea behind Moonshot is these people are going to keep operating them here. They're not going to blow up and forget about us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was actually pretty cool, man.
It was very cool.
I like to sit through it. There was a couple of other great ideas. Technology is definitely trying to come through the community. I got you covered. Coming through the community, and it's coming to our community, with whether you like it or not. It's coming. Technology is coming, and you guys you don't have to embrace it, but you're going to be like stuck in the times if you don't start moving forward.
Absolutely.
So anyways, I really want to know who came to watch this show, because I put in their drama. I'm just kind of curious.
I think there's lots of drama. Yeah. No,
I'm just kind of curious
there's
about
lots of drama.
I was going to show you guys a video. Oh, it came on. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the last 4 minutes to
what about tomorrow? Is that what the video's about?
Yeah, tomorrow's that video part of it. So if you guys want to go ahead and be a part of one of the coolest things that are happening in the community of Prescott, Arizona, you guys are more than welcome. The Gateway to Glory kickboxing event is going to shoot off at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Are they going to put the water in there too?
No. Kids are free. Adults, I think it's general admission $35, and then ringside tables are $50. I think all ringside tables are sold out, but the ringside seats are still available. Well, I think some are available. Somebody came in yesterday and paid like $800, $900 worth of seats, and I'm like, golly,
nice.
Talk about a family.
Somebody's gonna have fun, right?
Yeah, somebody's coming with a family. So, guys, I want to go ahead and take this last minute to go ahead and show you one of the fighters from Prescott, Arizona, from Average Joe's, fighting for Prescott. And he also, I think, works at Finley, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, that is cool. Yeah.
So I'm going to end it with this, and then also end it with the peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. Don't forget to go to the Prescott Times to see all of the stuff that's happening and all the press releases.
And real quick, before we end it, because it's the end of March, rodeo tickets, because I swear they were going to be sold out by the end of March. So
I'm pretty sure they're sold out, man. By the time that we're working it. And if you guys didn't see my video yesterday with our lovely doctors from Urgent Pet Prescott, go back and check it out. There's a lot of great information, especially if you have pets, because when spring comes along, that means a lot of stuff is going to be coming. And I think she thinks Fleas are going to be the biggest issue this year. So
Great.
I know none of you guys want to hear that.
And thank you for not doing the weather and the pollen report. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great this weekend.
It's gonna be great, but
All
you're
right.
gonna have some fleas. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to introduce you guys to Edgar. Edgar Soraria is going to be one of the main co-headliners events for tomorrow's fights. And once again, let's root for the Prescott team. And next time around, they're going to have like 6 or 7 fighters. So then it's going to be even bigger. So with that being said, we'll talk to you guys on Monday. If you guys have anything to ask or whatnot, go ahead and send us a message or email, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so
Let's do it.
Peace, love, and happiness. Let not be war. Remember, love always wins. We'll catch you guys on Monday. Bye-bye. What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and I am interviewing one of the baddest dudes in Prescott, Arizona. And what we're going to talk about is the fights that are happening tomorrow. And we want you guys to be a part of this because why the heck not? There's fights in Prescott. Let's actually support the fight scene. But you got to wait for it because I got to start like this. And here it is. Oh my gosh, it's coming down. It's going to be in town. And without further ado, tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous.
My name is Edgar Soria. I don't know if it makes me famous, but I train at Average Joe's MMA, do kickboxing, MMA, and stuff like that. And this Saturday is going to be my second fight.
Second fight? Okay, so when you got into fighting, what was your first thought? I want to fight. I want to get punched in the face.
I always liked UFC and stuff like that, watching boxing and stuff like that. And since I was little, I'd beat up on my sister, and just that's the only person I had to beat up on.
Hey, I was there with you, man. I had my freaking cowboy boots, man. And whenever my sister, she was older than me, whenever she was mad at me, man, I'll be kicking her in the shin, man.
Yeah.
But that's what siblings do. We don't condone violence. It just happens. As siblings, right. You guys all know this. Yeah. So, coming into the fight this weekend, what are the expectations?
Like I always say, it's always just to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man. And you're fighting a gentleman out of Camp Verde. So it's we're trying to turn it into maybe a Camp Verde Prescott rival, but it is what it is. So Average Joe's is going to have one fighter this round, and then in the series that we're going to be creating, which is going to be the next one's going to be May 6th. We're going to have 6 fighters. So when you're fighting over there out of Average Joe's, what is the ambiance over there? Do you train with bigger fellows? You train with the same size people, or it's just all around whatever comes around?
At our gym, it's literally all around. We got guys that are my size, guys that are bigger. We've got kids, smaller guys, and it's just awesome. Everyone's pretty chill. Nobody's mean. They just go there to train and have fun.
Right on. So you bring the whole family to come watch, or what's up, man?
Yeah. So everybody's gonna come out except maybe my parents. My mom still doesn't know that I'm gonna fight because she can't handle it.
Well, Mama, you're gonna have to handle it because technically, boy wants to go ahead and make it happen. Yeah. Okay. So what is your best punch?
I would say probably my left hook.
That's what I'm talking about. That thing is hard hitting. I like that, man. I was just telling you, Eddie, right before we got on the show, that I've been a part of like in the fight scene and boxing for so many years that every time this comes around, man, it's always like my favorite pastime. I got so much ambition, and I mean, it's just a lot of fun. So I really do appreciate you stepping up to the plate and also representing Prescott, Arizona. Tell Prescott that you want him to come out and watch you fight.
Yeah, come on out on Saturday, watch a bunch of fights. They're always fun. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be definitely great time. So we're going to let him get back to what he needs to do. We're going to get back. This was just a short little snippet to go ahead and promote for tomorrow. We'll see you guys there. Peace.